I came up with another way to hold my phone. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. It might be a little muffled because you're in a freaking solo cup. No joke, you're in a solo cup. But I am going through my meds, and I will tell you what I'm taking because I'm not ashamed. So let's start with my med regime. Probably should wait for people to come on here. Let's wait for people to come on here. Hello! Hey! Sorry. I'm ordering from you, by the way. I need something natural that it has no THC whatsoever to help stabilize mood. And it's not for me, it's for my daughter. But it can't have any THC because she gets drug tested at her job. So, you're literally inside a solo cup for a phone holder, so I might be a little muffled. Alright, as long as it doesn't show up, because I really can't, I don't want to risk her losing and not getting a job and all of that. No. But after last night, she just needs it. I wonder where everybody else is. They're usually on by now. They're usually on within the first minute. 17. Okay, I'll explain the details when other people come on. It's really frustrating, sad-wise, not anger-wise. It's just really, my poor baby. Yesterday was not a good day for her. I wonder where everybody is. They're usually on. And my iPad is loaded with all my meds that I take. Well, it makes it sound like I take a lot. I really don't. But I take 6. Okay. I'm gonna go see where everybody is. I gotta take all the meds off my iPad. You messaged me at 11:32? Everything okay? I just got it. You said, hey, hun. That was it. Come on. Oh, I did miss her. Here we go. Oh, we got another one on. Oh, good. My iPad is always on, though I don't get the messages. Hi, Kaylin. Now we got 3 people on. They don't test for that anymore? Since when? I would not wanting somebody to use illegal drugs on my frickin' in my company. Mm-mm. I mean, I don't mind rec users, but on your time, not before you come to work. Do it at night. That way it has time, you know, after your work. That way it has time to dissipate from your body a little bit. Because the symptoms I had, if that's what people are liking and feeling, they should not be driving and they should not be working. Yeah, well, if it's medical use and you have a doctor's note stating that you are a medical user, then that's one thing. As long as, you know, like if I if I were to have if somebody wanted to apply to my business, cuz I am a small business owner, I don't do anything with it now, but if somebody applied to my business and they explained to me that it is for medical use and they have a doctor's note in that card thing, then okay, then and when it shows up on a blood test, I'd be like, okay. I don't even blood test. But there's a lot of places that still do blood testing. Where is everyone? Alright, come on, peeps. Get on here. I need to take my meds. Well, you know what? They're just gonna miss it then. They're just gonna miss what I feel like I gotta fill my Combler. So I decided alright, only because I just heard it, you're gonna sometimes when you hear me say the S sound, you're gonna hear me whistle. And that has only been since my chemotherapy. So it literally very minimally How the hell do you say that word? Minimally? Am I saying it right? Um, minimally. Yeah, minimally. Um, I have a speech impediment now. Ever since I got done with chemotherapy, with the S sound when I speak, sometimes it whistles when I say the sound. It's weird. It's really weird. Like, I hear it. So if nobody else hears it, that's great. But if they do, it's only been since the chemotherapy. Chemotherapy causes weird crap. And that one's not a disability, so I really don't care. Alright, well, I'm going on to fill my cobbler because I need to. So, what I do on my Sunday night routine, usually Saturday night, but today it's Sunday, is I fill my cobbler for my nightly meds. Because the only med I take during the day is my Oxy. But my nightly meds consist of one, ibuprofen, because it is a anti-inflammatory. I try to help the best I can. So, anti-inflammatory. My Lexapro, which is my, how many did they put in there? 90. Why? Refill. Okay. I don't know why it costs $30 though. Because I have to take 3 of them every day. I have to get back into that one. Because my other antidepressants are done and I forgot to ask for a refill. So I take Lexapro. I'll just keep getting that one, I guess. So Lexapro is done. And then I take my Oxy. I take 1 oxycodone every night. I only take 1 at night because I take my morphine every night, which I gotta get a refill on. So I take morphine, 1 morphine every night, and then I take 1 chemotherapy pill every night. Luckily, this pill I can handle with my hands. A lot of chemotherapy pills you're not allowed to touch with your hands. And then I take a Benadryl every night to counteract the itching from all of this medication. I take 1 of those. That's what I take every night. On top of 2 Flintstone vitamins. Yes, I take Flintstones. No laughing. No. Mm-mm. 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 No. Because what she's gonna try and do is say that all of her animals are PTS or service animals. No. Only one. That'd be like me saying that I have one animal for my cancer, one animal for my PTSD, one animal for my clinical or clinical depression, one for my severe anxiety. So I can take all 5 of them because they're service animals. No. Mm-mm. Nope. But the likelihood of having 2 service dogs, actual service dogs that can actually be considered service dogs and brought out into public, is very unlikely because they have different temperaments and it's hard to train one, let alone 2. I got lucky with my Ellie that I didn't have to do much training on her. I got very lucky, very lucky. And I also got very lucky that the training that I do on her, she is so effing smart. She is so beyond brilliant. Because she will learn things quick. Selena, when we got her, I'll tell you. Okay. So when we got Ellie, most dogs, animals in general, when they're in a... How far down are you going to go down? You're going to go down that far. Come on. There we go. Stay up. Okay. Most animals in general, when they move to a new place or get rehomed, it takes them anywhere from a month to a year to get used to the boundaries of the place, get used to the people of the place, get acclimated to the fact that they're not going to be given up from that place. So Ellie was given to us on a Wednesday. Hi. Yes, I did. Didn't you? I commented on my live. I still saw it on my live. Oh, you weren't watching my live all night last night. I was still on my live when I commented. It was really cute. It was towards the end, I think. But anyway, we got Ellie on a Wednesday. By Thursday, she was acclimated. Just because that's how smart she is. She took to us. She didn't feel abandoned by her other owners or anything. She just took to us. She was acclimated to us very quickly. No whining, no nothing, no missing her other owners or anything. It took her about a week to get used to our housing. And this was when we were still just going to have her as a pet. Even though we knew that she was already a therapy animal, but unofficial therapy, but she was brought to a nursing home. And she would visit the patients there. So she was an unofficial therapy because she didn't have the therapy paperwork. It was just his dad was in a nursing home, so he brought Ellie with him everywhere. And so Ellie was already mostly trained service dog work wise, other than actual tasks. So it took us about a week or 2 to get her to learn that when we shake our leg, like, or pick our fingers, that's something that she needs to interrupt. And Selena and I worked really hard on her with that. We don't use it very often because we're at home. McDonald's is an American staple. So what? She takes her kid to McDonald's. You telling me that those people didn't take their kids to? Oh, I gotta read this now. I'll get in on it and I'll be like, no way. Don't be harassing Dom for taking her kid to McDonald's. So what? You've never been to fucking McDonald's before? Excuse me. Never been to McDonald's before? What? Is she live? I don't see that she's live. She had a video of her. I didn't see it. This was yesterday, right? Today? Why isn't it on here? Yeah, I'm gonna...
What are you showing everyone? Daddy. He's vlogging. I'm gonna give a lot of interesting content.
Oh my gosh. He's so cute.
Keep your hands off of it. They won't go to see it if your hand's in front of it. Move your hands. Liam, move your hands. There you go. Your world. Bye-bye? Okay. Oh. Come here. Bring back. You say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. He's doing so cute. He's so cute. Yeah, I just saw it.
What? What'd you do? What was that? Show me.
I can't. It's on the straw.
Go get another straw. I want to see it. Here, come back. Baby, come back.
I don't mind toddlers doing that as long as they're not screaming and crying. Oh my god. He's laughing and being so cute. What's the other video? Oops. Don't know where that came from. Oh, it is? Okay. I mean, I gotta read through all of these?
What are you showing everyone? Daddy. He's vlogging. I'm gonna get a lot of interesting content. Ma'am.
Okay, so she has
They won't go to see it if your hand's in front of it.
her dad has autism, so there's a service dog right there.
There you go.
Her mom has anxiety. Anxiety does not get you a service dog. It gets you an ESA animal. Unless it's severe enough that it debilitates you in public. Because doctors do not recommend service dogs unless it debilitates you in public.
When I was just now, when I was looking for my answers. Haha. What? What'd you do? What was that? Show me.
I can't. It's on the straw.
Go get another straw. I want to see it. Go. Come here. Come back.
No, I'm sorry. Service dogs for night terrors? No. No. Your autism has to be that bad. Your autism has to be debilitating. So, by the sounds, they're just saying because I have autism, I can have a service dog. Your autism is to the point where you're not for that service dog, from what I understand about the rules. Though chronically Jackie does have a service dog, but she does have autism, but her service dog is not specifically for her autism.
Interesting day, huh? He just stole my burrito. He stole my burrito.
You better finish it. No, let him have it. Let him have it.
But it's so yummy.
We'll buy you another burrito if you want a burrito.
He just told me to shush. I want it back. No, I want
Right.
I'm gonna eat your burger.
It's got some of his favorite things in it.
Yeah, cheese and eggs and sausage. Can I have a bite? Give it back. Don't shush me. Stop shushing me. Are you shushing me? He stole my sausage burrito. Oh, it was so good. He brought me another sausage, egg, and cheese burrito. You're so amazing. I love you. I love you more. I love you more. I love you more. I love you more. I hate you. I'm done. No, this one's mine.
People don't realize that for a service dog,
Am I gonna have to sacrifice another burrito? I mean, he hasn't touched his
this is
burger.
gonna come off wrong. But basically, a doctor has to say that your disability warrants a service animal. So they're either gonna say an ESA animal or a service animal. Just because you have issues does not mean you can go ahead and have a service dog. Just because you have a disability, just because you have PTSD or other chronic illnesses, it doesn't warrant a service dog. You have to have your doctor or therapist has to agree that it warrants a service dog.
You're still yelling at him. What did he do to you? Do you need your burger? No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Look, it's the same thing. Here, take. Don't shush me.
I hate people that just think.
Daddy was very nice.
Hold on.
I'll eat this burger and let you know. One reason the dead burger. Oh no, here. Here. Hold it. Here, hold it. Here, bite. Well, if he wants it, he can have it, and then he'll eat more. Hello, people. Sorry.
He's like, shh, for the burrito. You can't have the burrito, Mom.
Poor blood. Now she's shivering on the floor.
Yeah, I gotta look at that one too. But right now I'm doing this one.
Poor blood was shivering. I did this on my jacket so it can lay. If you tell, I really like this jacket. To lay on the floor. Because I love him. Oh, he's not shivering now. Well, you just cold, bud. It's okay. Lay down. Go ahead, lay back down. All the way. Here you go. Hey, do you want more food? I'm a good service dog, Mom. I give my dog my jacket when he's shivering on the floor. He's not shivering. Here you go. This is good, Mama. This kind of folded it. Sit down. Leah. That's okay.
You're going idiot hunting for the service dog thing? Oh my god. Me too.
That's mean. Chase. Stop it. Give it back. No, it's so mean. No. Give it back. No. Daddy. Oh no, he's so sad. Give it back. It's in his mouth. You gotta get it out of his mouth. Get it. Get it. Oh, he knows. He knows it's not in your mouth. He's reaching. He knows it's not in your mouth. Oh, Chase is so mean. He's so sad. You just broke his little heart. Give it back. Stop it. He knows you did. He's so much smarter. Look under the table. It's on his lap. No, Chase, give it. See it? It's right there.
I just want to speak into this because it's so much easier than typing. I'm not ignoring you guys, I'm typing. Oh, Kaylin, honey, get some sleep, sweetheart. Are you still in the hospital, darling? What the frick? Sorry, I'm just, I hate not being able to type and text at the same time. It drives me nuts. this, oh my God, Nicole, this is sounding so mean, and I don't mean to, because I'm not a mean person. But I'm just so freaking sick of it. People don't realize the shit you have to go through to get a legal service dog. People think that because you have a pet, okay, I have this, this, and that, and my dog's pretty good, so I can say it's a service dog. No, no, you can't. I jumped through. I had to go through all the hoops to get a service dog. Make sure that my dog could be legally considered a service dog. You can't just have your dog be a service dog because you have an issue. Your doctor has to say that you qualify for a service dog. Just because you have an issue, I mean, you don't need to have the doctor's note saying that you qualify for a service dog, so because that's illegal and stuff. But your doctor has to qualify you for a service dog or an ESA animal. They have to state that you benefit from it. I mean, there's no proof stating that a doctor will do that, but that a doctor, um, no stating, people can't check to make sure that your doctor stated that, is what I'm saying. However, people like me, I mean, I went and I got everything documented. It took weeks for, they seen my dog in and out of the doctor's office because I did do a service dog in training for her. And she was just unbelievably so good and did so much, like showed her tasks, showed her behavior, everything. And my doctor literally said that she will make a great service dog. Because I went into my doctor, I told her everything. She knew everything because as soon as I met my doctor, she became my unofficial psychiatrist because she's a regular PCP. But um, she's one of those doctors that you just feel so comfortable with and spill your heart out to, and she knows everything that has happened to me in the past, and she knows that how hard it is for me. Um, I've confided in her most recently that I thought about suicide. Um, and just all of that. I mean, so when I asked her, I say, it's okay if I don't. I don't want to fake a service dog. I don't want to do this or that. Do I qualify? Does my health issues qualify me for a service dog? And even though Ellie was with me, she said, absolutely. There is no doubt in my mind that a service dog will help you. She says, you have way too much going on to basically be out and about by myself. Like I said in my other video, I go to Walmart and I can literally do exactly what happens when a certain song comes on. I'm like like I literally get like that, like, but much worse, like crying, sweating, everything. So she said that I qualify. I go, all right, now that you've met Ellie and seen how she is in here, and I explain literally everything that she does, what do you think about me having Ellie be my service dog? She said she would make a wonderful service dog. Literally, the only issue Ellie has is sound. That's it. Not thunder, but fireworks, like really, really loud, sudden sounds scare her. I know that that's against service dog protocol, So she would have to wash out. I'm not washing her out for that because Jesus Christ, I am a human being and I still get scared with those sounds. I am petrified of thunder. So I'm not washing my dog because of a sound thing. Because as soon as I say, you're okay, she gets back in order, unless it's fireworks. Fireworks, we have to leave and put her in a car, a soundproof area, because the fireworks just really scare her. And how often do you deal with fireworks? Lucky maybe once a year, and that's 4th of July, and half of the time you don't even have to deal with the fireworks then. So, I mean, and those are loud. Kids, infants are afraid of that. Are you going to wash your infant because they're afraid of the sound? Well, sorry, you can't be my infant anymore. I mean, get real. But I'll read you what I wrote. And tell me if anything's wrong. I didn't send it yet. This is to the person that says that she has 3 ESA animals and this and that and then that. I said, Violet Bolson. That's her name, by the way. I go, one only. One ESA is covered under. Oops. That was supposed to say ADA. There we go. Under ADA. And then I go, 2. Your doctor and parents' doctors have to agree that all the disabilities warrant an ESA and or a service animal. You do not just qualify for one just because you have a disability. Only fake handlers will have untrained animals and use health excuses of having claimed these animals are for ESA work or more importantly service work. You can have depression, anxiety, and autism or other issues that does not qualify you for an ESA or service animal unless a qualified doctor says it does. I am sorry if I'm sounding cruel and uncaring. I really don't mean to, but I am sick of people saying they qualify only because they have this or that, but didn't get a doctor's okay. And then same said people think that they can bring ESAs out in public. Wrong. They can't. ESAs can get on airlines without a pet fee and live in no pet housing. That is all they are covered for under the ADA. And only one ESA, I thought, not 3 or 4. So you can't go in with 3 guinea pigs and say, oh, they're my emotional support animals. Okay, I'll put that in there. Qualified PSY psych doctor or actual PCP, actual doctor. Okay. Not 3 or 4. Okay. Therapy animals have no ADA coverage. So no special rules saying that they get public access or free flight or live in no pet housing. And ESAs have to have a legal doctor's note because that's one of the one that you do have to have. Now, service animals, and I'm not done yet. I said they have to be trained according to ADA rules. If you as a handler do not know that, then go get an education on it. Because I don't feel like going. I don't feel like listing them all. Hold on. I will list them all. I will list some. They have to be house trained. They are not allowed to be aggressive in any way, shape, or form towards people or other animals. They have to be. Have to be what? I had it in my mind. Task, train, and waking you up from terrors is not task trained that helps you in a public setting. Home and settings. Therefore, if waking you up from a night terror is the only task, your dog does not qualify for SD. Am I right? I understand you have autism. But please go by the law before She said her and her dad did. All right, you and your dad. Before claiming ESAs and SDs. Many people do not realize that there is so much. I'm holding the phone with one hand, typing with another. More involved in having a SD. You cannot claim your pet as a SD unless it coincides with the federal law. There we go. Anything else I should add? And I hate drama, but knowing what I had to go through to make Ellie a service dog, granted it wasn't a whole lot because she was already trained, and I'll tell you guys about that in a minute. Da, 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 da. I'm not putting that on there. Because she could honestly be a teenager that doesn't realize that you can't just have your dog be your service dog. Though she doesn't say her animals are service animals. She just says she has a dog. But before she claims them as service dogs, she'll realize. She did? It doesn't say that it's edited. It says, I actually have 3 ESAs. Guinea pigs, 3 ESA guinea pigs. Then I have a severe anxiety and depression dog. And then she lists it's a Bichon Frise. Then I have a dog for autism. He's a dachshund. Then I have a dog for night terrors. She's purebred Australian cattle dog. And then her cats are for her ADHD. She says her dad has autism. She has depression, anxiety, and autism. And I thought she said her, as well as panic attacks. Also anger issues. Her mom has anxiety. Now, what does Mr. Anxiety say? I have a question. Can a service dog if you have anxiety? Only if a trained physician that you go to regularly say it will help. But please do it legally. They can, and you actually have to get a qualified veterans statement and a judge to approve multiple ESAs, because if you got a bird, a cat, and a guinea pig, they're not going to approve all 3 ESAs. But if you got 3 guinea pigs that grew up together, or 3 cats that came together, part of a litter, or you had 3 cats originally and you move into a new housing, and it would affect one cat. Okay, per person. Okay. Is it per person? Yeah, but housing's gonna look at it funny, like, really, all three guinea pigs are one for you, one for your mom, one for your dad, really? Along, not saying that she's stating that she needs them for housing, but if it was that type of situation. I don't know. That's where it crosses a very thin line, and that's where people don't realize they should call the ADA if they are not sure. I'll even put this on this question. If get mixed answers, please. I can't frickin' spell with one hand. Call the ADA. They will give you the proper answer. See, I didn't go by oh, that's right. He's looking. No, he wants a service dog for anxiety. That's what his question was. Was a service dog for anxiety. But ESAs, yeah. If you're looking for it under housing, but if you're looking for it just to have it as your own, you definitely need a doctor. A doctor, yeah. Oh yeah, on the chick. No, the chick isn't asking for housing. She wasn't asking for housing. She was just stating that she had them because Mr. Quality said, "I love your videos, but I have a question of if you can get a service dog if you have anxiety. If you can't answer, that's fine. I'm just wondering." And then she answered, "Mr. Quality, yes, you can. I have one." Okay. No, you can't unless. And he said thanks to her, and you put if you have it severe enough. And that's when she went and said, "I actually have 3 ESAs," to you, and did her comment. And then you commented to her. She commented back to you. And then I commented to her. And then I also commented to him. I said, only a trained physician, psychiatrist that you go to regularly say it will help, but please do it legally. She may also be just a teenager that doesn't know. I'm gonna go get my treat. I'll be right back. Sorry. Sorry if you saw my booty crack. Yeah, she's probably a teenager. Okay, you were saying that she was also or someone was also commenting on another one of Dom's videos. Or are they commenting on her video? Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Please don't. He's working. Sorry. I'm sorry, honey. It breaks my heart because they're so cute. Oh, it breaks my heart so bad. Yeah, it really does. It just like it upsets. I've never had a kid cry on me. I got you. I was gonna say I've never had a kid cry on me because I've told them no. That breaks my heart. Like, I mean, yeah, but like you would think adults would understand not to let your kids run up to a dog you don't know anyway. That should be common sense. Like, you don't know if he's a real service dog or if he's fake just because he's in a store. You don't know that.
Hmm. What I do when I'm in stores is if a child sees my dog, when parents say, "Oh no, honey, you can't touch that dog because she's working," I always make it a point that I say thank you to that parent. And I explain many of us handlers deal with people trying to touch our dogs all day long. And we understand that, they're dogs, they're cute, you want a pet. But a lot of parents don't care if their child comes up to a strange dog. Um, so I say thank you for educating your child on this. Ah, all right. Ooh. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.